All right. Welcome, Antti. Very curious about your music, actually, because it seems like it has there's a lot of space, and it's kind of like a liminal space where you can enter into. Like, it seems like a bit of a journey. How do you see your music yourself?
Yes, it's definitely it's a journey for me, and of course I try to paint some visions to the listeners too. Well, my band name is Absolute Key. Well, it has this metaphor of being a key to the another worlds, and trying to open doors, of course, in me and both in the listeners' minds too.
That's wonderful. And to me, it seems like you are also like very lyrically driven. I mean, like you have kind of like spoken wordish style. How has that developed?
Well, I have always been into literature. Well, actually, I'm a teacher of Finnish language and literature too, so I have been writing short stories and stuff like that when I was a kid. I think I'm more like a master of words than master of music in its what people typically think about music.
Yes, and then the sound side of things, the soundscapes, they seems like you're not necessarily letting the audience easy in a way. Like there's quite lots of layers and lots of things to discover in your music. Is that intentional?
Yeah, well, sometimes yes, sometimes not. Usually when I start to make music, I have some sort of vision in my mind, and then I'm just trying to find out the musical or sound elements that describe that vision. Sometimes it's quite easy. You just need 2 or 3 different elements. Sometimes you have to have many layers, and sometimes when you think that, okay, this is very easy to do this song, then you find out yourself just spending hours and hours and trying to find the real, the true sounds. And sometimes some things just happen, like, and when it's recorded, I'm like, okay, where that comes from, I can't redo it again.
You've been touring internationally as well.
Yes. Surprisingly, yes. It has always been quite a surprise when somebody asked me to have a gig abroad. So yes, and those have been very nice gigs. I have done many gigs with my friend Harri Kuokkanen, who is playing in this Hail Conjurer band, and we have the same kind of a humor, and we are both from the eastern parts of Finland, so we have this state of mind, and yeah, those have been very nice gigs. I think my vision is in some sort of way, it's a Finnish kind of vision. I find my inspiration from forests and, for example, just knocking some woods and cutting some ice and stuff like that. But it has been always very interesting to see that those quite Nordic Finnish visions can be translated to audiences from different cultures too. So there is some universal sound going on there.
Definitely. And tonight, well, we are here at the Sonic Rites, and this festival is growing. It's becoming more and more international. People are coming from abroad even to join Sonic Rites. And yeah. How do you see this festival yourself?
I was very granted to having a chance to play here. Yes, I love this kind of festivals that have very big variety with different bands. Like, for example, today we have Surur and Pelkkä Poutanen, and then we have Godflesh and stuff like that. Because, well, I'm listening to different kind of music from metal to indie pop and some abstract just soundscapes and stuff like that. If you go to festival and you push yourself a little bit to those territories that not so for you, or you are not so keen to them, it's always interesting to find something.
Yeah, you might discover something new.
That doesn't mean that they are totally different, because I would say that there is some sort of X factor in all these bands and artists that are performing, for example, today. They have this not going mainstream, not taking easy chances and easy solutions. Tools can be different, but that same sort of state of mind, I think you can find it here.
I agree. I think that's you really put Sonic Rites, like you really described it really well. Thank you so much for your time, Antti.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah.